North Tulsa has been known as a food desert for quite some time. Everywhere you go in the city has grocery store and markets with fresh fruits and vegetables. Business is thriving, but the sector known as North Tulsa has been left without for far too long. Over 10,000 young kids have to adapt, learn to cook, and practice social distancing while America struggles to survive during a pandemic. So what can we do to help our people? EduRec Eats.
Previously on EduRec Eats, it was a power-packed week 4 with great preparation and amazing cooking skills for the entree challenge.
My love for food goes as far back as I can remember, and that would be for holidays. My grandmother, Maxine Smith, making every cake and pie you could possibly think of, and me being able to test everything before it ever hit the table. And also my Nana, Rosa Brown, may God rest both of their souls, she used to cook with no measuring cups and nothing written down, just all in memory. And I asked her to write down her recipes one time, and she said, yeah, it doesn't work like that. You just either you got it or you don't. So yeah, that's where my love for food stemmed from, because I was always in the kitchen watching them cook and bake, and it was always good to me. So I love the show, and I love EduRec Eats. Man, when I tell you that everybody on the squad is amazing, they're amazing. This is amazing. And I love the fact that all of the young chefs have their own personalities, and they get to shine like in their own moments, in their own kitchens. They're just relentless. They don't care. They're just having fun. Some of them even bring their friends and their family along for the ride. It is very fun to watch them have fun and do it the right way. Well, it's very important that, we remember why we're here. We are in a food desert, and we want to bring, some light on that, as well as give these kids something to do. We've all been cooped up for so long in the quarantine, and of course this is virtual, so we're doing our social distancing. We're doing our part to stay safe. So it's very, very important to remember, this is giving the young chefs a platform as well as an opportunity to be able to do something fun and safe in the house with the family, and just make the most out of it, because like I said, we pretty much have taken the summer from them. They can't really go and do the things that they probably were doing summers prior. We took most of their school from them, so they weren't able to finish out strong like they wanted to with their friends. But nonetheless, they got their education, they're doing everything they wanted to do. And now we have this cooking show, which again sheds light on the fact that we are in a food desert here in North Tulsa. And hopefully this will bring more opportunity, more resources, and we can just continue to build up this community.
Now who's gonna hold down the top spot? We only have 7 chefs left. Plus, it's a double elimination. So after this episode, 2 chefs are gonna get chopped. And a big shout out to our sponsors, Eco Alliance and Oasis Fresh Market. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, and competition is getting crazy. And on today's episode, we got the dessert challenge. Can't wait for that. I'm so excited. I hope you brought your sweet tooth, your fork, your plate, everything that you got in your house with you today. So who's gonna make it to the top 3? Let's get started. This is EduRec Eats Cooking Competition 2020. Cue the flame. First up for the EduRec Eats Dessert Challenge is Camilla Segura. Camilla, what you got going on in the kitchen? It smells so good.
Hi, I'm Camilla, and this is me making a chocolate cake. Alright, so first things first is 2 cups of flour. Next I need is 2 cups of sugar. Next is 3/4 cup of baking cocoa. Okay, next things next is 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Baking powder, my bad. Alright, next things next is 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Alright, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And now we're just gonna lightly mix this. And then Now that we have all of that in, we can add our wet ingredients. So we need a cup of milk, and now we need half a cup of oil, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now, 1 cup of boiling water. And now we'll let it mix. Alright, now that we have our cake batter mixed, we're going to lightly grease our 9-inch round pan so nothing gets stuck. And now we're going to pour half a batter into this, and then we're going to pour half a batter into another, and after that we're going to make our frosting, stack them on top of each other, and then see how it goes. Now that we got our cakes in the oven, we're going to make the frosting. First we need half a cup of butter, half a cup of cocoa powder, 4 cups of powdered sugar. Next is a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, next we're going to add 6 to 8 tablespoons of milk. Now that we got our frosting done, we're going to put it on our cake, and then we're going to grab our second layer, put it on top of our cake, and then cover it up. Tier chocolate cake, chocolate frosting in between, and
That was nice, Camilla. Good job. Alright, so let's move on to the next chef. Here's my guy, Carl Walker, in the kitchen right now, cooking up our special treat. Carl, what you got going on?
What's up, guys? It's Chef CJ, and today we're going to be making chocolate chip cookies. Let's get right into it. Alright, so let's get to mixing. So we got some flour. Baking soda. I forgot the name for a second. And some salt. So we're going to whisk it together. Alright, time to mix in the butter and the sugars. So first we're going to add in the butter. Ooh, it came out fast. White sugar. And then brown sugar. And now we're going to beat it. Alright, so we're about to add the eggs in, the chocolate, and the vanilla. So let's get to mix. Chocolate chips.
We had a chance to get up close and personal with Carl Walker, so check this out.
I'm Carl Walker and I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I like cooking and I go to Crossover Preparatory Academy. I play football and basketball. I'm in 8th going tonight. I did not know that I lived in the food desert. I'm doing pretty good in social distancing. It's not that hard for me. But sometimes I'm like not able to play the sports that I like to play with other people.
How has this show impacted you so far and helped you with your cooking?
The way this show has impacted me with my cooking and who I am is they showed me a lot of more ingredients that I knew about. Like the only ingredients I use is pepper and salt. That's all. And then they introduced me to like minced garlic and herbs and stuff. So yeah, they're introducing me to more ingredients and stuff to help me cook better. What I feel about thousands of people watching the show is it would make me shy if it was in person, but it's like a video and they're seeing me in the video. I think that it's like a opportunity for me because it's a lot of people and they probably have connections, and maybe it's like a big scout watching for OU, and that's the cause that I want to go to. I think what my dreams are is making it to OU, cause that's one of the top division teams in schools, and I think it'll like set a platform for me to get to the NBA and like create a name for myself. I'm Carl Walker and I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, so instead of making some little cookies, I decided to make a big cookie cake. Like who wouldn't want a big cookie cake? So I did this in honors of Father's Day because like all fathers love cookies unless they're like allergic to sugar and stuff. But yeah, all fathers love cookie cakes or like cookies or any type of cookie. But yeah, I don't get who wouldn't like cookies. So let's go ahead and put this in the oven. Alright guys, this is the finished product. Got some milk and then the cookie. It fell apart a little, but you know, that still look good though. Added some whipped cream on top. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Vote for me and make sure to watch the EduRec Cooking Competition on Saturday. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers tomorrow.
So whether we see him on the court or in the kitchen, we know that he's gonna be great. That's Carl Walker. Thanks for catching up with us, man. I hope to see you in the finals, man. Last week, the president of Tulsa EduRec, Miss Jessica Carney, stopped by to support our young chefs. They do a ton of service for the community, including the Tulsa EduRec Kids Club that actually provides shoes for all the basketball teams across the city, including the EduRec Bears. So let's chat with Jessica and see what's going on over at the Tulsa EduRec.
I'm Jessica Lynn Carney. I'm the president of the Tulsa EduRec. I also own a business called I Lead. We've been partnering with EduRec in their efforts for over a year now, about 2. We've had such success working with them on different levels of food distribution and just caring for our community. It's helped us grow in a way that we hadn't been able to, which is incredible to watch us like grow into new people while we're servicing.
That's great. So now, what do you think about the EduRec Eats Cooking Competition and what it's doing for the kids?
Working with EduRec has just been a blessing all the way around. It's sharpened us as a team. It's made our hearts more compassionate towards all. And you know, if you know anything about Damali and Charles, they are always keeping you at your best and on your best, and that's just, it's invigorated our whole team. It's caused us to grow, and so our reach grows. And now we're inspiring younger adults and even high schoolers to want to do what we're doing and to find these needs in areas that maybe people don't pay as much attention to.
So Jessica, tell us more about what the Tulsa EduRec has planned and what's going on with your organization.
I have a heart for the north side and the west side, and they service those places very well. And as a business, I want this grocery store to thrive. I love the development that is already in place, and I want to help curate a more prosperous community. Anything that I can do, whether it's just servitude or if we can raise money or awareness, we're here for you. And this EduRec Eats has been such a fun experience to get these kids out of their comfort zones and then have their parents come out and help. And that's just, I have a memory of that with my brother growing up, and we just had so much fun during a snow week. And this is a whole like 3 months worth of getting practice, slow months, getting practice of, you know, trying new foods and trying to be healthy with your foods and showing your family how to be healthy. I just think that you guys are inspiring people on all levels, and we're just so proud to be a part of that. Individually, as a group, you know, as a business, we thank you, and we can't wait to see what all we accomplish in the future.
Well, Jessica, thank you so much for stopping by the show. And thank you guys for all the great work that you do in the Tulsa community. And we hope that you can stop by again, of course. And next up on the show is Naomi Richmond. She's in the kitchen, and let me tell you, oh man, it's good. Check it out.
Hey guys, welcome back to another cooking video. So today I am going to be making a panda chocolate cake. So first thing I did was get 1/2 of sugar and 1/2 of flour and 2/4 of baking cocoa. to make the chocolate. Now I'm going to get 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder. Do 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to get 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna make it messy. Teaspoon of salt. Really good. And then another teaspoon of baking soda. And with 1/2 tablespoon of another baking soda. Then I will want to mix it. So I have already did my dry ingredients in the store how I like it. Now I want to go to my liquid ingredients. I have done 3/4 of milk and 6 teaspoons of oil. And now I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Once that is in there, I'm going to get my hot coffee. I'm going to do 3/4. Now that I have mixed my wet ingredients super good, I'm going to pour it into the dry ingredients. Blend it for 3 minutes until it is done. Now that the chocolate is done, I will, in the way I want it, with no clumps, I will pour it onto the pan. I want to do them evenly. Now I'm going to turn the oven on 350 and then I'm going to put them in there for about 20 or 30 minutes. And then so alright, I'm about to start doing the icing and I have put it 3 cups of powdered sugar and 3 sticks of butter. Right now, I'm just going to do, let's see, 3 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2. Then I'm going to do 1 tablespoon, 1/2 for the vanilla. I mean teaspoons, not tablespoons. Then I'm just going to mix it very well. So once the icing is boiled and creamy and no chunks in it, I have to flip the icing on it. So I also have put the icing on the bottom of the cake so it will not stick on the pan. So now that I got it smooth and everything how I like it, first I'm going to taste it. Actually, I taste good though. Then I have the Oreo ear and the stuff I need for it. So I'm going to put on the Oreo ear first. Be very careful because you do not want to mess it up. It's like a man's beard. Okay. So once everything is done, this is the result.
Alright, great job, Naomi. Hey, let's get to the next chef. We have Tajane Crutcher, which she is killing it in the kitchen. And I have a surprise for you. So we actually got to sit down with Tajane Crutcher to talk more about school, life, makeup, you know, the whole gambit of what Tajane does, man. So check this interview out with Tajane Crutcher.
Hi, my name is Tajane Crutcher. I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I go to Tulsa Central High School. On my spare time, I like to hang with my siblings. I like to work on dancing. I like to sing. I like to do makeup, and I like hanging with family. I love it because I always love to cook, so this just gives me something, you know, to do during quarantine, and also it's free, so you just do it. Shout out to Eco Alliance for the plug. I feel like the pandemic has affected not only me, but some, you know, of my friends, you know, the students that I go to school with, because some of them, like, track season was just starting, and, you know, some of them was just waiting for that to happen. You know, since the pandemic happened, we couldn't do it. And me, I was a trainer, so I couldn't, you know, do my job. I love being a trainer. And like for my dance, we were getting ready for a competition. I couldn't go to that because of the virus, and, you know, just had to wait it out. My first thoughts was, I'm ready to win. I want to do this because my great grandpa, the late Willie Seals, was a deli chef, and so I wanted to do this in his honor. I occupy my time by just working on things. Like, I like to dance, so, you know, I work on dance. And the team that I dance for is the T-Town Satin Dolls. I like to sing, so I sing. I've gotten closer, like, with my siblings, you know, since the pandemic has happened. With everything going on right now, I keep focused because I know we will get through this. You know, I'm so proud of my Aunt Tiffany. I love her so much because she's a wonderful community leader, and I just know that one day we will get justice. You know, so that's just always in my mind with everything going on, that we will get what we need, you know. To my peers, I always say to them, just keep the faith. You know, don't ever think, oh, this is never going to end, or we won't ever get justice. You know, just always keep the faith that we will get what we need, you know. Just stand with each other, you know. Don't fight against each other, but, like, be with each other, like, be a family, you know. I think I would buy, my family loves oxtails. My grandmother loves dressing, macaroni, greens. I would make pie, just everything.
And Tajane, thanks for stopping by. And of course, it's the dessert challenge. So, Tajane, what you got?
The dessert I will be making is chocolate chip cookies. So for the ingredients, I have brown sugar, all natural sea salt, chocolate chips. I have butter, vanilla extract, baking soda, all-purpose flour, sugar, and eggs. I've added 3 cups of all-purpose flour in my bowl. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So now I've added 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I added 1 stick of butter, and now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now I'm going to add 3 to 4 cups of sugar in my batter. Now I'm going to add 3 to 4 cups of brown sugar in my batter. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 eggs. Now I'm going to add my chocolate chips in my batter. So now I'm going to blend my batter until it's all mixed together. Now I'm going to roll my dough out on the pan like so. Now I'm going to lay my cookies in the oven for 20 minutes. This is the finished product.
Good and gooey.
We hope to see every one of you in the final, but some just won't make it because right now, voting is open. And go to our website, edurectulsa.com, and click on the EduRec Eats Cooking Competition 2020 link because it's a double elimination challenge. EduRec Eats is sponsored by Eco Alliance and Oasis Fresh Market. This has been such an amazing show. This has actually been the best show on the internet thus far, right? And here's another chef with the dessert competition submission.
My name is Callie. Welcome back to EduRec Eats. This round is the dessert round, and today I'll be making brownies. So what you're gonna do is start off with 10 tablespoons of butter. I already have my water on my eye over here, which is on high heat, and I'm letting that get warm while I mix my ingredients. Once you've added your butter, you're going to want to add 3/4 cups of cocoa powder. So I have 1/4 cup, so I'm going to do this 3 times. Set this over our pot of water until the butter melts and we can mix it all together. Okay. So now I'm going to preheat my oven to 325 and get my pan ready. Turn my oven on and preheat it to 325 degrees.
Give me that personality.
So now that we've taken our mixture off the eye and let it cool for 5 minutes, we're going to add 1/2 cup of flour. Now we're going to add my 2 eggs. Then we're going to stir it up. Make sure we stir after each egg. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now that I'm done mixing it, I'm going to turn this off and take these out first. And get the batter off of them. That's like. Now we're going to pour the mixture into our pan. Just stick it in our oven that we preheated to 325. And we're going to let it cook for... The brownie's done. I took it out of the oven and let it cool for a little bit. And now I'm just going to cut it. Set it on here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of marshmallow cream on top. Okay. And then, yeah, so I have my guest taste tester who is my mom, so I'm gonna take over the camera so you can taste it.
Oh, okay. And I want some nuts.
It's good.
That's good.
Due to time constraints, we couldn't get every chef on our show today. But I can tell you this, go to our website at edurectulsa.com and view all of our chefs there, and you're able to vote for your favorite chef. Again, this is a virtual competition with all of our chefs cooking from their own home according to the CDC guidelines. We want to thank all of our parents for being a great support to all of our youth. Thanks for watching episode number 5. I gotta cook up something here in the kitchen. Until the next episode, we thank you for watching EduRec Eats Cooking Competition 2020. Oh, and wait, make sure you head over to the website right now at edurectulsa.com and get your vote on.
I'm Aaron Johnson, board member of Eco Alliance. In this video, you're going to see an intricate plan to bring health, jobs, and education to the historic communities of North and West Tulsa. Both of these communities have been plagued by years of poverty and are considered to be in a food desert with no fresh food access within miles. But we're going to change that. We are going to bring 3 fresh market grocery stores to these areas. The first being in the heart of the community on Pine and Peoria. It will be a fresh market grocery store in the budding commercial district where shoppers can buy fresh produce that is not currently available.
Hi, I'm Richa with Eco Alliance.
And I'm Jim with Eco Alliance, and you're joining us today in West Tulsa. And on this site, which is currently an empty warehouse, will soon be a 20,000 square foot fresh market grocery store in the middle of a food desert. One of the most unique and innovative grocery stores in the United States. We're excited to be a part of a much larger River West revitalization project in this community and partnering with the YMCA and the local school districts in teaching children health and nutrition. This particular store is going to be one of the most unique because it will have its own greenhouse where people can harvest live, healthy, organic produce within the store. We're excited to show you this part of the building, what will soon be a state-of-the-art indoor controlled agriculture unit that will be integrated in the store. Customers will be able to actually harvest on a daily basis fresh produce that's grown here for the community, by the community. So as a master grower, one of the things I'm most excited about is children learning where food comes from. Children will get to learn STEM technology where they'll be able to see the plants from seed to harvest and be a part of the entire experience, watching plants grow naturally and changing the perception of health and nutrition in food deserts here in Tulsa and hopefully throughout the country. Standing in what was a very active grocery store and was a hub of the community.
The Common Good started about 2 years ago in Northwest Tulsa. So we moved into the community, built a community center that's part of this building. The big component that's missing since day one is a grocery store. The neighborhood is begged for a grocery store while we're putting in the community center, and that's the reason we're partnering with Eco Alliance to try to make that happen now.
We're excited knowing that the people are wanting a grocery store here, and this will be a fresh market grocery store that will make a difference in this food desert area, make a difference in their lives, teaching individuals not only through community center about health and nutrition, but they're being able to buy healthy food right next door and making the 74127 zip code a place where people will want to come and live, a place they want to raise their families.
On this site will be the largest indoor growing facility in the state of Oklahoma.
We're excited to partner with the New Jerusalem Baptist Church, a proud member of the North Tulsa community, in taking this land and putting a purpose to it that will create jobs, create food, and create nutrition. It'll be a large indoor growing operation that will feed not only the North Tulsa community, but the Tulsa community, the state of Oklahoma, and the region.
In 2018, the City of Tulsa came out with their first Equity Indicators report. The report ranked Tulsa 39 out of 100, which is an F. Of the 6 equity indicators, North Tulsa was the most disadvantaged group. In order for things to get better, we believe North Tulsa needs at least 2 grocery stores in the next 8 years.
The disparity paper so moved me that I came to see what I might be able to do as a part of the solution for Tulsa. I'm proud to say that Eco Alliance is a part of right now a process of putting 3 grocery stores and 3 food desert areas in the next 2 years.
This journey that you are on with us is going to provide so many pillars. We're going to have the opportunity to build and create so many grocery stores. We're also going to have organic food production. It's also going to provide jobs to so many families in low income and food insecure areas. And we are also breaking the cycle of generational poverty through health and nutrition. Thank you so much for being on this journey and partnering with us to change the lives of so many.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947.